I like how I acted as if he's not flailing his giant fucking flaccid wang around like an obese maggot. But no, he absolutely is. As much as he's probably not Scholar Arcana, he is potentially even further rammed up his own ass than the vast majority of them, and I thought that was a mathematical impossibility. Let's make our way around here, and oh, the mighty artifact seeker of doom just didn't find all these incredible artifacts off in the corner, and I did within seconds. Yay, what a smart guy. Alright, well, let's make our way through here. And accomplish exactly nothing. Do you open as well? Oh, you do, okay, I thought we were stuck here. Why? Why does this place exist? Just to dispel another plot? It seems like he never got through here either. Man, this guy is accomplishing nothing. It's his entire life's work, and he never even made it past a single door. But if he didn't make it past a single door, then who turned this lovely, lovely creature into lovely bolognese? I don't know. Oh, well, maybe the fucking terrifying giant barghest off in the corner. That might have something to do with it, but still, terrifying. I guess I'm just not used to barghest actually standing a chance against anything, even when it comes to something that blatantly tiny. You know what's great, though? And I've only just realized, we haven't run into a giant rat in like 2 whole sessions. And I thought they were just gonna be, like, I guess the barghests have kind of taken their place. But at least the barghests are like terrifying, overgrown, magical wolf boys. They're the most terrifying, mystical furries of all time. Whereas rats are rats. The occasional one would have a mohawk to spice it up a little bit, but that's literally it. Like, that was the only unique thing about them. So I'm glad that they fucked off at the very least. Maybe eventually they'll show up again with a revamped, lovely hairstyle. But right now, I'm very glad that they have disappeared into oblivion, and I forgot to read the fucking scrolls. God damn it. You are so much faster than me. I am so glad I just about managed to launch off one of my murder balls in time. The secret tract, and the secret tract. I'm gonna be nearly full up on fucking useless potions again. Why do I do this to myself? Now, who am I sending this to? Pilgrim Setback. So I'm going to find a pilgrim of some kind, but I have no idea who that is or where the fuck they could be.
You may think I'm lying, but unfortunately I'm telling the truth as I saw
Also, the
it
Stone
then
of
anyway.
Autumn.
This thing was a fleeting
But they're Autumn
companion,
Fae?
but a companion nonetheless. Do you hear? It's the
Or does summer cover
winds of
spring
time.
and
Listless
summer,
motes of
and
cavern
winter
dust,
covers autumn and
the
winter?
crumbled ruin beneath our feet, all the ordained path of the blessed. You have found their way, their home, their solace. You're near them. No, I was wrong.
Sorry, I just needed to get in just a little bit more nippleage stimulation before we left, and now I'm gonna see where the fuck we're turning this into. It was a contract. How exciting! Yay! That was a war-sworn contract. What kind of war-sworn gives any fucking solitary fucks about knowledge? We just like muscle. We like being the thickest of daddies. And bullying nerds! But, okay, what do we got around here? I say, literally being in the Scholar Arcana, but whatever. Guess we're gonna need to bully ourselves. How depressing. Some people are into that. Find the highway robber. I mean, I can do that. I already sort of started that, right? I was sent in the right direction anyway. Next we have hand drafts, but I think first things first, we might as well go back to Star Camp and sell a load of shit? Or do I not need to? I feel like I've already been to Star Camp to sell a load of shit off. So why are we already full? I literally just bought another inventory enhancement as well. And it seems like it's done nothing. In fact, I feel like I'm offloading shit quicker than I was before. I know we're carrying like another 5 hand wraps that I can't really decide between. I'm still tempted to go back to the Pilgrims, but let me take one last look. You give extra fire damage. You give crit with magic. And you also, it's only 3 more fucking, armor? I sort of feel like we should go back to the Pilgrims. Because that crit damage is probably going to be more effective overall than the fire damage. And I mean, I'd much rather crit with a meteorite than do about 10% more damage consistently, right? And if we can just get our crit, because I don't know what our crit chance is, but if I can get it to like 30%, which might be absolutely obscene, I don't know how close you can get to that in this game, or even if you can get like a 100% crit rate by the end, which would be orgasmic. I mean, the game is already pathetic in terms of whether or not it's challenging, so you might as well just make it the easiest thing ever with just being a massive power trip for the player, right? And now that I do less fire damage, let's go ahead and use all our lovely fire magic. It seems to be just as fucking good. Like, I don't care. That is still amazing. Oh, and thank you for all this lovely bullshit. Since I'm already about to go and sell things, I might as well take it all. What the fuck have you torn to pieces? This is by far the coolest enemy type, or looking thing, whatever the fuck, that we have seen in ages. Potentially even forever outside of bosses. And it's just dead at the hands of those two pathetic little fucking hentai ladies. Huh? Why? The tentacle porn brought you down too. I guess it lured him in with their promises of sticky goodness. But no, who are you? I mean, I'd love the blessing, but I'd also very much like to figure out who the fuck you've slaughtered over here, Ethine, or Balin, or whoever the fuck. Huh. I don't understand how those two girls were able to bring down that thing, but whatever, I'm gonna stop complaining. I feel like I'm meant to be able to loot this guy. I feel like he's meant to start a quest, or something like that, but they have positioned him so horribly that making him lootable was just the worst decision of all time, because I'm now going to be spending eternity here trying to figure this shit out. Nah, it's not going to work. God damn it. Maybe I'll learn how to levitate at some point with my new fucking badass powers, but I highly doubt it. This takes us to the Cradle of Summer. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well go track down that robber then. Plus, it'll probably give us a little teleporty hole up to that glorious area. Whoa! Okay. I think we might have found one of the giant races that might just rival the Colossi. I mean, anyone who looks anything like that is not gonna rival the Colossi in much. Like, Jesus Christ, no one will ever love you. But, I mean, I don't know. They're able to build shields, and they make them look tribal and terrifying. They've got to have some form of intelligence in their adorable little pinheads, right? Plus, they have gone with the most genius of all hairstyles, the permanent mullet. So, yeah, on every single one of them, even the women and children. If you don't wear a mullet, you are exiled forever. Wear a mullet? Can you say wearing a hairstyle? I don't know. Over the last, I don't know, week that I've been sick, I've just been continuously losing my ability to speak English. So I'm lucky that I can even remember one-syllable words at this point. What do we got over here? Wow. Wow, what a terrifying encounter that turned out to be. Why do you even try? I just feel like I'm culling the entire wildlife population. I'm probably going to accidentally murderize that antelope because of my giant murder balls that will never give up. What's this? A shitty little chest. First try? Not quite. Oh, opposite way. There we go. I'm actually getting a first try again. I'm not quite as stupid as yesterday. That's clear. Good sign. Good sign. Because yesterday I was totally brain dead, man. 20% damage. Oh, it's just straight up better. Even though this one's purple and that one's blue. Whatever, I'm not going to complain. Extra crit chance as well. Platinum amulets like this one are crafted to store powerful enhancements. Or make that enchantments. I can't read. At least I can speak, but I definitely can't read. What the fuck have we got going on through here? And the Cradle of Summer is actually awesome. I hope it's sort of as beautiful as it's been built up to be. Like, I've been able to ask a lot of people about the Cradle of Summer. I was even able to ask that random fucking stowaway mage in the bottom of the depths of hell. I was able to ask him about this place. So if a dude who has lived in a rock for like the past 12 decades knows about it, then it must be pretty fucking important, right? Prisma's swords sell for a fuckload, but I don't have the space. Everything else I'm carrying around is like blue or purple or red. Red? Is red a thing? I don't know, I feel like we haven't quite hit the levels of rarity yet. Oh my god, there's tons. And for some reason, this isn't glowing, as if I've been able... Okay, there we go. Just needed to get a little bit closer, needed to excite it for a while.
The naked dirt,
now I'll start giving off all its lovely blue.
The firstborn of the wilds of Ashara. Around them, They heard the song of splendor of a once and future summer, and they responded, and the earth moved. The carver shaped, the architect built, and the shaper composed.
What? What was any of that? That doesn't mean anything. You were just saying, like, religion words at me and hoping for the best. Okay, I guess we're gonna need to find a hell of a lot more to actually understand what the fuck's going on here. So, now there is, like, a progenitor race before the Fae, which, I mean, we sort of had to assume anyway. I don't know if they were ascended by the gods. I'm still not sure what I believe about the gods in this game. I don't know if I just believe that they were incredibly powerful Fae from the before times or something that have sort of gone to live in their own area, or if they are genuine gods. Because obviously it's a fantasy world, anything can fucking happen. And the Fae are some of the most interesting... Oh, they've got so much potential, man. So much potential to go anywhere with this story that they want, really. And I can't wait to see what direction they took it in. The Stone of Summer.
There was another named Own. This name was to be feared. The name is death, decay, and violence. A cold and fading moment. A mind
No,
not
it's
of
not.
misery in the
It's
furies
adorable
of winter.
baby talk.
A suit of armor beneath
Why
which
name
lay
him
a
Own?
void. Where Issa's vision was of cultured landscapes, his was of the choking weeds. Own's reach devoured the land. The winter approached.
Once again, by the way, I know I'm saying this in like every single session at the moment, but I'm sorry about like the sniffles and the coughing. I know that must sound pretty damn gross the majority of the time. I don't know what I mean by the majority of the time. I don't assume that there are some times when you just really enjoy it. Ah, that was a fucking good sniff. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think that happens, or at least I very much hope that doesn't happen. I mean, there are much better things to wank to than the horrific sounds of my nostrils. But, like the beautiful sounds of my dulcet tones. But I mean, that sort of mixes in with the nostrils right now, so you know what? Avoid wanking to my videos for the time being. But yeah, I know I'm basically saying it in every single session right now, but being sick sounds absolutely fucking gross. And I apologize. I appreciate you listening, despite the biological difficulties right now. Hello, Lord Color. This is probably the most Summer Fae I have ever seen in one place. And I've been to Issa. Issa was way more underpopulated than this hellhole. I don't understand, you're just a big circle. What makes you so special? I actually managed that. I'm quite surprised. I will not be taking the troll hide, even though I assume that's relatively high level. It's gonna sell for $2,000 max, and I don't need the money. I will never, ever, ever need the money. If anything starts selling for more than $1 million, I will be very shocked. Talk to me.
Are you one of the intruders? One of the children of the dust? What else?
Well, I
can
look
we possibly
fucking
give
nothing
you that
like you,
haven't
do I?
already
What do you
taken?
expect?
The cradle of summer is not a flower for the plucking.
Well, maybe then you'd permit me to pluck your flower. Make up for it. Now, to be honest, I don't want to go anywhere near a man with such an angular face. This makes you wonder what else is angular. I feel like I'm gonna bleed. So, we're moving away from your curvaceous cock. And tell me about yourself, which is a perfectly normal response to being accused of destroying his entire landscape.
I am Kalar, guardian of the cradle. Terranier and I safeguard what has never needed protecting. Until now. With our weakening magic, the Fae must tend to our own.
Tell me about the Cradle of
For
Summer.
many seasons, we have protected this sacred space from the darkening influence of the mortal world. For it is here where we Summer Fae first set foot in Amalur. But
Wait,
with the
where the hell
rise
did
of
you come from?
Tuatha,
Is this
magical
originally
barriers
our world?
protecting the Cradle of Summer have weakened. If this continues, nothing is safe from the blight of winter.
Okay. So, it's now very, 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 very possible that the Summer Fae are an alien race. Not necessarily from another world, but like they stepped through a portal from a dimension, or it could even mean that they came from another country or continent or whatever. I don't know what Amalur is. I guess it is just the name of the magical world, like Thedas is in Dragon Age. But then again, I don't actually know if Thedas is the planet or if it's the continent. I think it's actually the planet in terms of Dragon Age, but I have no idea in this game. What intruders do you mean?
Mortals. children of the dust. Those who seek only to steal the treasures of the land from which we sprung, to end the deep slumber. Mortals like you who seek to bend nature to their will, to make it bow.
Oh, I bend a hell of a lot more than nature.
Embrace it as a guide and mother.
Why don't you let me show you? Also, I meant fate, but I realize how that sounds now, and I'm all for it.
Great power. They have stolen the 3 staffs.
No! Not the 3-star. I have like 400 in my inventory. Would you like a billion? That does not make any sense whatsoever, but what I'm saying is, who the fuck cares? What are these staffs?
Rivener Tarsus, Gloamfrost, and Ender's Fire. 3 incredible weapons forged to end a war that was threatening to engulf your mortal world. Such prizes, such items of power and importance cannot be kept in the open, and so they were hidden here. That is, until the intruders took them.
So maybe, just fucking maybe, if you had items of such immense fucking power that no mortal, other than me, because I'm amazing, could ever comprehend, maybe don't, maybe just guard it, maybe be decent, maybe don't just leave it on full fucking display. What's wrong with you? I mean, you gotta assume that eventually humans are gonna come to the Cradle of Summer. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing, but, I don't know, maybe stop people from coming in here then. There are many, many ways around your own fucking stupidity. This is your fault. Can I help?
Child of the Dust wishes to help the cycle. Why, there is no precedent. If you truly wish to assist those of us in the deep slumber, you are welcome to. The 3 staffs.
You do realize I can just straight up be telling you this so I could steal them myself.
Who did not comprehend their power or their value. I heard their dying screams. The pieces must be recovered.
Oh good, they were alive for some reason.
If you can do this, you are more worthy of the cradle than I could imagine. But likely, you will not.
Sir, I think you may be confusing staffs for people. Very, very easy mistake to make. I mean, when I said I've got 400 staffs in my sack, I totally meant people as well. But, you know, let's not go into that. We're both as bad as each other. You've got 3, I've got 400. I'm not a monster. The staffs.
They were wielded during the long twilight of the Withering War. Those 3 weapons uprooted mountains and left the lush plain forsaken. They are the lightning, the fire, and the ice. They are precious. While their magic has weakened in these fell lands, they are still cherished and must be returned.
But I thought you said they were completely destroyed. What, you just want them back for sentimental fucking value now? They're just the mangled corpses of your incredible fucking web. Okay, fine, sure. Let's go after your elemental sex slaves, deep slumber.
It is the most powerful form of Fey reverie. A connection between.
I prefer lightning myself. There's a little tingle in the exact right fucking places. That's
magic is born. We in the Cradle of Summer slumber to protect.
Not what I tried to say, but I like it.
We draw energy from our homeland and use it to maintain the barriers that keep out the beasts and men.
I used the word tingle to describe the fucking sensation of being struck by lightning. I think that might be what is known as a little bit of a fucking understatement, but anyway, where can I find these pieces?
It is for those answers that I seek the wisdom of the slumber. For it is in its reverie where I will learn the whereabouts of these thieves, Raff, Purter, and Hagni.
Well, those are the names? I've met Hagni. But why have I met Hagni? Oh, was he that absolute arsehole in the tavern who just sort of did absolutely nothing? And I predicted it right then that you're gonna be involved in some quest where you end up being an absolute fucking arsehole. Not the level of arsehole where he's actually killed people and done horrific war crimes and everything. He wasn't nearly cool enough to have committed a war crime. Because remember, kids, war crimes are fucking cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think he was that guy. Where am I going? It looks like there's only a single fucking side quest here. Come on! It's the Cradle of Summer. This is where I should meet all the incredibly badass Fae, and probably where Issa should have been. I don't know why you had it in the first place in fucking Dalentar. I guess because it's most west, and I guess it's like a very, very smart place for him to be in terms of the war and everything. There's absolutely no way that the Tuatha are gonna get, well, they already are in the full-blown west. But I guess it's harder for them to get there, move their entire force. I don't know. I don't even know how they got there in the fucking first place, dude. Because apparently, they haven't made their way across the plains until right now. Yet they were in Dalentarth? And they had to come all the way from over there. To be fair, it looks like they must have used boats to get, like, in between. So I guess they can just go, like, all the way around to Dalentarth. But that's so fucky. Why are you guys gonna be such assholes, huh? Just get along.
Oh, hello.
Just hug it out.
Weather. Have you spotted any sativa fiber? It's okay if you haven't. I'll keep looking. Lovely weather.
Well, you're clearly high as all fuck. Oh, your sister Molly, it's her! I mean, I have so much fiber. I think that's the one thing that I have, like, over 100 of. So, yes, have all of it.
Molly?
Love me.
I
now.
love Molly. We haven't seen each other for years. She likes to talk about alchemy, while I like to do it. Have you ever
Oof.
eaten star thistle? It burns.
No, and now I will never ever plan on it. Please stop putting celestial bodies into your facial chasms. Sativa fiber.
Use it in potions to protect the corporeal form, to ensure health and longevity. It also makes a pretty decent aphrodisiac. That's something you're interested in.
Well, that was the most forward fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Here, I know how to make Viagra. Put it in your mouth. I mean, sure. Okay, but maybe not right out in the open while the terrifying fucking magical wind blows by. Listen to that. Okay, it immediately stopped right as I stopped talking. Maybe my mind is just hearing things. That's terrifying. Cradle of Summer.
No richer region for reagents in all of Amalur. They say this is where the Summer Fae first rose from the earth. I find the Fae very odd. How about you?
Yet you're very happy to bang in front of like 40 of them. Fair enough, whatever. Let's go behind that rock and do some mystical dogging.
I've always
Alchemy.
felt a kinship with the flora of the plains. Do you? Can you feel them break the soil with their stems, their muse of thirst on the driest of days? I do.
No, because I don't tend to find mud and fucking plant life as arousing as you seem to. What a horrible way of describing that. Can you feel them? I can't do my sexy voice while I'm fucking ill. Let's try as hard as I can and see how arousing I can be, because it's gonna be like 1 out of 10. Can you feel them break the soil with their stems? Their muse of thirst on the driest of days. I do. Yeah, made me feel sick inside as well. Let's continue on. Who the fuck are you? Should probably know that before we bang.
Electronic. Didn't you know? I thought that's why you were speaking to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To sell, to mix, to eat. Some of them I haven't figured out what to do with yet. What I'd love is some sativa fiber, fresh and unpicked.
Yeah, sure, that's great, but
the spiders won't let me near.
have you noticed that your tits are triangular? No, I've been talking to you for like 10 minutes. But, why do you want sativa fiber?
I've been chewing it since I was a child. It's what makes me impervious to harm. I'm completely indestructible, in case you hadn't noticed. If you can help me get that
Holy
sativa,
shit!
then I will be sure to give you a discount on all my alchemical goods. My sister Molly is a trainer. She'll drop her prices too, I promise.
Well, it seems like it would be a good idea to have an immortal, triangular-titted, fucking delusional psychopath on our side, so yeah,
Don't do
I
it
can
on
get
my
it.
account. The Cradle of Summer will provide.
What is going on with that? Why do you look like that? You've been fucking cosplaying Lara Croft so fucking hard that it has led to becoming deformed. Why? Where are the
They have a
spiders?
nest in one of the small crevices at the foot of the cliffs. You'll know it by all the corpses.
I love the way she speaks. She is my favorite. And she just so happens to be a shop. I don't know why the fuck this adorable little fucking lady out in the wilderness wants a hammer of world destruction or whatever the fuck that said, but sure. Why the hell not? I almost want to get rid of my Malakim talisman. I think it's gonna have to happen, because that damage with magic, you can't turn it down. Then again, that sorcery abilities thing, that could also be amazing. Arcanist shoes can go. Adept robes, I think, were terrible, right? I mean, they're not amazing. Burning grasp isn't as good as I thought it was. If my talisman isn't giving me extra damage, then I just don't care. You are also terrible. Nothing will ever replace the crown of Krios, apparently. And I can only really get rid of the ice thing, because they all happen to be actually decent. God damn! Niralim's Grace. You're not used for anything, right? Like, you're not a quest thing. Because I can't believe Niralim, the most ancient being in all of the fucking universe, would give me something so shitty. What an absolute arsehole. Like, you've had all of eternity to make your fortunes, and you go out and you get something from the fucking dollar store. For the dude who's going to save all of existence. Thanks, buddy. Thanks so much. And you just slap a cool name on it as if that's gonna change anything. Bleeding resistance can go. I don't know why I'm doing this on camera. Normally I would jump cut this because it's so unbelievably boring. But I've only managed to free up, like, 20 slots. What is going on? Why am I so overloaded? Maybe these armbands are taking up space? The primer of fire. I don't think that's worth 0. Normally things worth 0 don't take it. Oh, you take up space. Well, you're a mission I did forever ago, so you can probably leave. Wizard who died in Krenalt. You take up space, but I feel like I probably needed that. Where was Krenalt? I mean, if we got the journal, we probably already did the quest. I know you don't take up space because I tried to sell you before. I don't remember who this journal belongs to, but we can get rid of that. Aloran, you're part of that. A tattered journal. Who are you? Stained with blood. Should probably hold on to that one for a little while. I don't know what's taking up all this space. We'll sell the princess. It sounds like I'm selling a beautiful young royal into slavery, but no, that's next episode. Tales of Brighthome can go? Yeah, there we go. Just carrying around a shitload of books. Fey Death I should probably get rid of. Will you buy stolen... Oh, why do you care? It seems that you don't even notice my existence. How can you tell that I stole it from someone, 50 billion miles in a place you've never ever visited? Just shut up. That selling you won't change anything. Selling you won't change anything. Selling the vast majority of this changes absolutely fuck all. Gold Nugget can go. I need those gems, though. Litany to Ethene could probably go, but I might use it eventually. Damn! I hate you! You've been able to take nothing! Oh, the Ouroboros. I haven't actually checked this. It's worth a lot, but I hate it, so it can go. Coral Necklace. It's just a worse version of what I've got, so you can go. Royal Signet. Pretty good. If I ever need extra persuasion, I will take it. Pretty shit. Never using you. I really like that crystalline band. I think Ethene's is worse, so that's fine. Hunter's Friend, that buffs my stealth. But it's also not that great. I just need space, man. If I ever want to come back for this stuff, I'm fucked. Because she's so obscure that I'm never going to remember she even exists, let alone where to get my stuff back from. And then I'll hold on to the Sunstone because that is potentially going to be useful. I don't know, man. I mean, my other ring doesn't do anything in terms of... Wait, I actually have to get that specific sativa? Oh my god, just be happy with whatever fucking weed I give you. Please. I have like 30 strands of it. Unless this isn't even the right place. It says sisterly love. Yeah, I get it. Fuck. I assume it's just a task. No, you actually matter, apparently. Great. So I guess she wants me to kill the spiders so she can permanently just have her own little dank ganja farm, as the kids say. It's definitely not the kids say, as middle-aged Jamaicans say, but definitely not the kids. I really hate, like, the fucking slang for weed in my country. British chavs are just, oh, they are the worst people in all of existence. You Yanks don't know how lucky you get it with the Southerners. I'm kidding. What have we got over here? I'm kidding, you guys aren't lucky in the slightest. It's a really pretty area, I guess, but nothing's going on. For the origins. Yes? What, you got that incredible fucking introduction? For like 2 spiders? What was that horrible fucking sound? That was pathetic. I don't give a shit about you. And I never ever will. Is this guy still alive? He's technically like marked on the map. But why? I don't think I've ever seen a dude literally inside of a tent before. Oh no, you're just doing the big snooze. Right out in the fucking open. Because apparently you're hay bales? or whatever the fuck is hanging out in that, they need the warmth more than you do. They are clearly the brains of this operation. If they die, you die. What are you? Ember Eyes, fuck yeah. Alright, well I guess we're now gonna be hanging out with the, oh, it's Gelt. Who are you again? Oh yeah, you're the robber boy. You should have this amulet, right?
Someone's come for me at last. Yes, I am the scoundrel you're looking for. Yes, I stabbed my partner in the back. Do with me
My friend, this is not reality TV. What the fuck's going on?
Yours.
Oh yeah, it's cursed as all hell, isn't it? Your
He
victim.
lives in a mare. Pompous blowhard going on about his artifact collection to any who would listen. Name's Immundus. Wayne Immundus.
No, I didn't mean the dude you committed petty theft on. I mean the dude you shanked in the fucking spine and is now permanently paralyzed? That feels a little bit more of a victim than the dude who lost his lovely little amulet for all of 5 minutes. Edwin Hosvig.
He was my partner, and a good one. But soon as I saw the amulet, I had to have it. Stabbed Edwin, took the goods. You can say I paid for my treachery.
Did you though? Because you seem very alive right now. In fact, you seem very intact. The curse hasn't really done shit to you. Cradle of Summer. How are you finding your lovely vacation, my friend?
I've trekked here for several days and nights in search of Sill Hollow, but I've yet to find it. I can't say I'm comfortable here. Too many fae, too much magic.
Yet you went to go and find the most magical place of all, with your accursed amulet that you know nothing about, being a regular fucking farmhand or something. What a genius! Are you Lljosalfar?
Yes, and I am a thief. Never had a spot of good luck. But taking what belongs to others doesn't make me a bad man, just a weak one.
And, how many lives have you ruined, my friend? Also, taking what belongs to others isn't all you've done. You shanked a man in the spine, unless you count taking his blood... fucking whatever. Amulet's curse.
Fire, ice, lightning. You will see.
And I look forward to it. Why so eager? Maybe the fire, ice, and lightning, and the fact that we will see... That is a pretty good
I'll tell
reason.
you why. This fey trinket belonged to Almain the Clever, and it's cursed. Like most, I considered it an old
We hear about this guy all the damn time,
I'm
huh?
a believer. It's real. I have the scars to prove it. Your only hope is to give it away, or to travel to Almain's Hollow, in hopes you can remove the curse, which is why I'm here. Please, take the amulet. I am so weak. I cannot withstand its influence. If I possess it any longer, I will surely die.
But I mean, won't it forever be... I guess it's just whoever has the fucking amulet? You mean the magic doesn't just stay around for any more than like a fucking second? I feel like if it was any half-decent curse, it would stay on him for all time at this point. I don't really want to be cursed, though. Who is Almain the Clever? We have heard about him many, many times, like very early on in the game. Who the fuck was studying him? Or maybe we were just hearing it through lore stones. Either way, I feel like I should be a lot more knowledgeable than I actually am. I'm just like, oh, that's the name I heard that one time. Not, oh god, I should be fucking terrified. So, tell
the
me.
most treacherous and playful fae ever to walk the greenlands of the Summer Court. Evidence of his trickery can be found all over the Phalanx. Almain's Hollow of Sill is not far, right here in the Cradle of Summer. That's where I'm headed now. It is my salvation.
I don't think it is, sir. I think I'm taking your fucking amulet and doing it all for you. Why would you be coming with me? Of all the fucking possible companions I could have taken, like, you know, Aelin, the sexiest Dokkalfar to ever... Dokkalfar? No, I don't really want the random thief that is a complete fucking arsehole and has already backstabbed his last partner. Now, I think if you backstab me, it would have about the same effect as, I don't know, being bit by a mosquito. But to be fair, that kills people. That was a bad example. Still, what is the amulet?
That Almain crafted it by combining lightning, fire, and frost. An arcane trick he stole from the Scholia Arcana. All I know is what I've seen. Once that amulet is in your possession, it will torture you. Only the strongest can withstand its punishment. Only one such as you.
Dude, I strolled up 2 seconds ago and you haven't seen me do anything. How do you know that I'm so goddamn cool? Fine, I'll take the amulet. Just please don't tickle me with your lovely
What a
knife.
relief. You have no idea how long I've been trying to abandon that damn thing. In order to be rid of
You
its
could have
curse,
just
you must
dropped
take the
it, you
amulet to
moron.
Armin's Hollow of Sil and cleanse it. Armin
I
wishes
doubt
to
the
make
Fae
you
take
enter
kindly
his
to
lair and
littering.
face its many dangers. But once you've done that, the amulet is yours to keep. If you ask me, it's a high price to pay for a rather dull trinket.
Dull? It's ruined your entire fucking existence. What could possibly be less dull? Dull? Fuck, I can't speak English, I'm sorry. The madness is setting in once again, and we're gonna see just how fucked I get by the end of the session, I guess.
It is ancient,
Still hollow.
they say, as old as the cradle of summer itself. Armin the Clever calls it his home, even though no one has reported seeing Armin for centuries.
Oh, what, want the amulet
Sorry,
back?
You took the amulet from me willingly. I won't touch it again. Go to the Hollow of Sil. It's the only way to cleanse the curse. That was my plan.
Fuck. Excuse me. I have not done the big yawn on video in a very, very long time. What the fuck is wrong with me today, man? Well, the last couple of days, I've just been absolutely broken on camera. I am very, very sorry about that. And oh, no. Come on. How cursed am I? I don't care about my skills. I just care about this. Each time you strike an enemy, there is a chance you will spontaneously combust. Fantastic. Each time you strike an enemy, there is a chance you will be gripped by a layer of frost, and a bolt of lightning will strike you even out of a clear blue sky. So what you're saying is, my life is completely ruined. Can't I just dump it in this river and just hope a fish takes the curse? No one cares if a fish spontaneously combusts. I mean, the water is kind of there to deal with that. God damn. I don't even care if I'm littering. The Fae will be able to deal with it. I think I could probably fight off, like, all those 40 Fae, more than I can fight off the actual wrath of the god. I haven't actually dealt with spiders in so long. Oh, that hurt. I haven't dealt with a single enemy that gives me shit, like spiders do either. Am I really slow? I guess that's ice. I don't think I've ever really been messed up by ice's effect before. Oh, I should not have done something with multiple fucking strikes. That will absolutely ruin. I got really lucky that my attacks didn't get interrupted there, huh? I really hope this... Oh, those were the spiders? Oh. What an absolutely pathetic mission. For Layla as well, and Layla was like a really, really interesting character. I mean, she didn't really have a whole lot going on. I just enjoyed her for some reason. Eye of Flame. Well, I mean, any amulet's gonna be better than the dog shit I just picked up. Let's tear you open. A lovely little corpse man is residing within. I won't disturb you. Get back to the eternal slumber. That's dog shit. Fire damage, fire resistance, 70 health. A hideous-looking eye glimmering with inner fire hangs from a necklace. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. That looks like it should be way more cursed than the thing we actually have, but no, that's perfectly fine. That makes you into a cool boy. It's the regular fucking dull lump of metal I'm having to hang around my neck. Yeah, that is the stuff of death. Who's this? Cleanse the amulet. Lila Janik. Meet General Talera. Isn't this my main mission? It absolutely is my main mission. Huh. For some reason I didn't know you were in the Cradle of Summer. As much as I'd absolutely adore to help you out and everything, aren't you meant to be like the most pathetic Dokkalfar of all time? Or are you Fae? Honestly, I don't remember. Any of you happen to want to be cursed? I feel like Fae magic affects the Fae a hell of a lot less. Or at least they have the magic to combat it. Without me who are you? Oh, yeah, the woman I've been hunting down for the last, like, 5 fucking minutes, of course.
My, you've gone and killed the spiders. How grand. How very grand. Normally, I don't condone the killing of innocent creatures, but those are so creepy. You are too kind.
Murder is terrible,
From now
unless they're
on,
ugly.
You are considered a valued customer to all the Janiks. Everything is cheaper for the Spider Slayer. That is your name, isn't it?
Not particularly, but I guess I'll take it as long as you pay me attention, you wonderful, wonderful creature. I don't know why I just suddenly turned Letharun into an incel, but she's like the most interesting character we've dealt with for like a full... I don't know, in all of the planes, to be honest. Except Aelin. Every time Aelin shows up, it's absolutely amazing, but there haven't really been a whole lot of people who've stood out, like they did in Dalen's Earth. I guess the people who were cursed and were absolutely insane and everything, they were a bit fun, but... oh... Oh, that's Shardfall. I could have sworn I was told to go to Shardfall by someone. At least it was definitely mentioned. I guess I'm just not quite ready to do that part of the mission. Alright guys, well I'm gonna need to go and take a piss real quick, so I will be right back when the bladder is evacuated.